Hello everyone, welcome back to Jet2 Mastery. In this video, we are going to solve whether the given year is leap year or non-leap year. Actually, it's a very interesting question, guys. End of this video, you will learn some of the interesting facts. Okay, without delay, let's get into the implementation. So what is leap year actually? So what is leap year? So leap year means we are having 366 days, right? Okay, what is that one day extra? That is February 29. And normally we can say it will come 4 years once. It will comes 4 years once. Okay, these are the things generally we know that. But let's learn some universal fact. What is one day is equal to 24 hour? Yes, we know that. 1 year. What is 1 year? How many days? 1 year having 365 days. Is it 365 days? Leap year having 366 days. Normal year having 365 days. These are the difference, right? But actual thing is the 1 year having 365 days, 5 are 48 minutes and 48 second. Okay, 48 second. But I am taking approximately these as a 6 hours. 5 hour 48 minutes and 48 seconds. I am taking approximately 6 hours. So 1 year having 6 hours extra. 6 hours extra. Then what will be your 4 year? So 4 year equal to 6 into 4, that is a 24 hours. So what is 24 hours? 24 hours is equal to 1 day. So that I am saying in leap year will come 4 years once. Why? Because every 4 years we are having 24 hours extra. So I am including that 1 day to February 29, that is called leap year. That is fine. So your next point is, so let's take some, so suppose your year is a 4, it is a leap year. Yes, because it will be divided by 4 if 4 more equal to 0. So let's take some 40. Yes, 40 also leap year equal to 0. Then let's take 96. Yes, 96 also divided by 4. So I am saying this is a leap year. Then what will be your century year? Yes, that is also divided by 4. Right, that is also divided by 4. 4 years once leap year will come. We know that. And century year also one after 4 years. One after 4 years, right? So this is also leap year. If you think like that, it will be wrong. Actually, guys, it is very interesting. Be some patient, okay? So in this century year, let's take some century year. It is not a leap year, not leap year. So why I am saying this is not leap year means, so we know that 1 year having 5 hour 48 minutes and 48 seconds, even though I have taken 6 hours approximately, which means I have borrowed 12 minutes something from the future. Okay, so I was borrowing in this 4 year, I was borrowing up to 4, 8, 12, up to this century point. Do you know that what is my debit? My debit is 18 hours. So I have to pay my debit 18 hours for future because I was borrowing. I was borrowing to round up my 6 hours, round up my 5 hour 48 and 48 minutes as a 6 hours. So I am planning to repay my debit. I am planning to repay my debit in this century year. And you may ask why we want to pay in century year only. Particularly, is there any reason to repay my debit in century year? Yes, for the calculation efficiency. For the calculation efficiency, we have to pay our debit in every century year only. Okay, for the calculation efficiency. Okay, in this century year, I am paying my debit. We know that every 4 years once we are having 24 hours extra. So like that, in this century years also, I have a 24 hours, but I have to repay my debit. What is my debit? How much my debit? My debit is 18 hours. That's it. So I paid in century year, I paid my debit. So that I am saying this century year is not a leap year. Okay, let's find. What about if 100 is not a leap year? Not a leap year. What about second century? What about third century? Why are you asking this question again and again, yaar? If century year is not a leap year means every century year is not a leap year, because every century year we are going to repay. If we repay, we don't have enough time, so we can directly say it is not a leap year. You may think like that, but the thing is, your 4th century, see, your 4th century is a leap year. It's very interesting, right? Your 4th century is a leap year. How I am saying this 4th century is a leap year? See, in every century year I paid my debit, but my rest of the time is 6 hours. I'm having 6 hours extra in every century year. Like that, in the 2nd century also, I paid 24 minus 18. I'm having 6 hours extra. See, in 3rd century also, 24 minus 18. I'm having 6 hours extra. The 4th century also, I'm paying 24 minus 18 hours my debit, 6 hours extra. But let's calculate all the up to 4th century, I'm having 24 hours. In 4th century, even I paid my debit, I'm having 24 hours. So I'm including this 24 hours as a leap year. So 4th century is a leap year. So let's do some code, then you can understand. See, if your year, I'm taking n as a year. So if your year n mod 4 equal to 0, then we will do something. Suppose if it is not divided by 4, which means the year won't come any 4 years once. What is the year? That year is a non-leap year, right? Leap year means it must be comes from 4 years once. So if it is else, which means if it is not divided by 4, I can directly say it is not a leap year. System.out.println non-leap year. Fine. Suppose if it is divided by 4, can I say directly it is a leap year? No, because 100 also divided by 4, 400 also divided by 4. So I have to tackle in that cases. So my year will be divided by 4. Then I have to check, and that year should not be divided by 100. So my year n mod 100, it's not equal to 0. It should be followed this condition, or it should be followed by this condition. My year remainder of 400, it will be divided by 400, then it is a leap year. Okay, this is the condition. See, let's take an year. It should follow at least 2 conditions. One is it will comes 4 years once. At the same time, it should not be divided by 100. It should not be century year. Okay, then it is a leap year. Otherwise, okay, it will be divided by 4. Otherwise, it should be a 4th century. So I can say it is a leap year. This is the condition. So I can directly say system.out.println leap year. So let's run the code. What about 2020? 2020 is a leap year. 2020 is a leap year. So let's give some 100. We know that 100 is not a leap year. Non-leap year. Let's give 300. 300 also non-leap year because only 4th century. 300 also non-leap year. Let's give some 4th century. 4th century means 800, because 800 also one of the 4th century, right? 400 and 800. It is a leap year. So I hope you have understood this problem. Okay, I will catch up you in next interesting problem, my dear friends. Until then, bye bye, take care.